I ought to be changing to the Sima Shi forces by now. But I need a final push.
If we use brute force to subjugate them, we will then be able to manipulate them as we like. After that, they can play a role in our plans.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Now, take defensive positions.
They need assistance? Can they take care of themselves?
The rebels don't stand a chance of winning. Better to change sides.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Very well. I'm changing sides. I'll do whatever you want. We must quickly make use of the traitors. Let's spread a little false intelligence in the enemy ranks.
You are unstoppable!
With me here, our victory's
Master Guan Qiu Dian, some good news. The wound on Sima Shi's face is worsening.
What's that? We cannot let this chance pass us by. We must march at once. We have information that Sima Shi is here. Everyone, find him and defeat him! It was all a trap. We have to try and get out of here while we still can.
That went well. Time for a nap now? I guess not.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I see you're not...
Report. Lord Guan Qiu Dian has been defeated. This was an enemy trap.
The fool! That's what happens when you act so recklessly on your own.
Wen Yang, son of Wen Qin. I am here to bring judgment to the unjust.
I am Wen He. So long as my brother and I defend this place, it will not fall.
It would be foolish to attack from the front arm. A wiser strategy would be to go around and surprise the enemy by striking them from behind.
I will pay you back for this. You'll see. All right. I need everyone to defend this area. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
We better not underestimate the enemy.
Sure to be a nuisance later if we don't stop them now.
I am the chosen one!
My strength has proven insufficient. I must redouble my efforts in the training yard and do better next time.
Mission complete. Yet that Wen Yang, his prowess in battle is fit to be compared with the greatest heroes of yore.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Report. Lord Wen Yang and Lord Wen Hu have been defeated. The base is now in enemy hands.
That can't be! Sima clan monsters! How dare you take my sons! Hey, get on in here! Come again.
So you've come, Sima clan. We won't just let you wipe us out.
Simashi, traitor who coverts the way. Your tyranny will not be allowed.
I order everyone to march! We're taking over that area!
I'll take you to a really nice place. Let's start the advance, shall we?
I'm expecting the very best from you all.
All right, follow my lead.
Stop the tyranny of the Sima family. Retreat is our only recourse.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Most impressive.
Value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Curse you, Sima clan! I will remember this humiliation!
The uprising has been quelled, but I may have pushed myself a little too hard before my wound was properly healed.
Master Simashi, we have captured the fleeing Guanchu Jian. Is Master Simashi not here?
His wounds were giving him some trouble, so he went back home to Xucheng ahead of us. I'm sorry, but you'll have to make your report to me instead. Please continue.
Very well. Wen Qin and Wen Yang have fled to Wu and are already beyond our reach.
That Guanchu Jian really is a blundering idiot. He wastes the reinforcements he was given, and despite the presence of the brilliant Wen Qin in his ranks, he still finds a way to lose.
I must admit, although he was my enemy, I was deeply impressed by Wen Qin's son, Wen Yang. Chasing him to Wu may eventually come back to haunt us.
Zhao, listen to me for a second. Yuan Ling, Guanchu Jian, Wen Qin. I feel there is a common thread among these defectors. I think we should be looking beyond them to see who is really pulling the strings.
Yeah.
Lord Sima Zhao! It's Lord Sima Shi. He has collapsed in his home.
What? I have to get back to Xucheng at once. Brother! Damn, this is all because of that wound you took back in the battlefield.
If Father were here, he would call you a fool. There is no profit in regretting what is past. Now, I understand my fate completely. It was my fate to bridge the gap that grew between you and the Sima family line.
Please don't say that, brother. That is way too much responsibility for me to bear.
Zhao, these are Master Shi's final words. Engrave them on your soul.
Jiacheng, how dare you!
But he is correct. Zhao, my final act is to entrust you with everything. Draw together those with talent. Open a path to a new age, to the future of Zhao Wei.
Brother. Brother!
I hear that Master Sima Shi's injuries are quite severe. He was forced to cede power to his younger brother, Master Sima Zhao.
That is quite the stroke of luck for our cause. Master Sima Zhao is nothing like his father or brother. I have a feeling the end is near for the Sima clan.
What are you saying? The only reason Wei's been able to face the other two kingdoms is because of the leadership of Master Sima Yi and Master Sima Shi.
If the Sima clan doesn't take charge, Wei will fade into obscurity. Is Master Sima Zhao up for the challenge, though?
I have been appointed as General who pacifies the West by the Wei Emperor, Lord Cao Mao. We have just received word that Shu has invaded our territory once more. I intend to fulfill my duty as General by meeting their forces in battle at Duagu. I would very much appreciate any assistance you could provide, Master Sima Zhao, in this battle.
I see. Unfortunately, the Emperor has charged me with the defense of Xucheng.
Then why not allow me to go in your stead? I will head for Luoyang and provide assistance to Master Deng Ai from the rear.
I suppose so.
Master Zhugo Dan, with all due respect, Master Sima Zhao is who we are asking for. You lose your head at the slightest provocation, and with it the ability to make the simplest decision. It's hard to say whether you would be any help at all.
How dare you!
Zhong Hui, that's extremely rude.
Forgive me. I only said what I did because you are trying to get out of the battle, my lord. I have certain connections with the Emperor. If you would like, I could have a word with him and encourage him to allow you to go to Duangu.
Master Zhao, I know this is not how you like to do things, but perhaps you should accept Master Zhong Hui's offer.
Yes, I think I should. Thank you, Zhong Wei.
I am most grateful for the wise decision you have made. We will head to Duangu first, where we will wait for you to join us. Come, Master Deng Ai.
Listen, Zhugo Dan. I have another task I would like you to help me with. The land of Shochun is currently beset with persistent rebellion. The people there have great respect for you. I would like you to restore the peace there. Shochun lies on the border between Wei and Wu. This task will also make you responsible for dealing with Wu. I need you to do this, Zhugo Dan. You're the only one I trust.
I must admit that I was insulted by the rejection of my proposal earlier. However, it is a great honor to be given such a significant responsibility, and to know that I am the only one capable of carrying it out. You may leave Shochun and our relations with Wu in my hands, if you will excuse me.
Are you sure about this? Guanchu Jian was just as popular with the people, you know.
Jia Chong, I wish you wouldn't verbalize every single concern you have for future disharmony.
Master Sima Yi's dying words were not to trust anyone. Have you forgotten that?
No. I simply felt that leaving Zhugo Dan in Luoyang was even more dangerous. They say that Guanchu Jian had a secret missive on him that was sent from Luoyang.
So you suspect that elements encouraging civil unrest may be in Luoyang, I see. I will investigate the matter.
Thank you. Although, I almost dread to learn what you will find. What's the situation, Deng Ai?
The Shu forces have secured key locations and are awaiting our response. Their vanguard is led by Xiahou Ba.
Xiahou Ba? Looks like the stories about Shu taking him in were true then.
There is no room here to show any mercy because of past attachments. He is too strong to defeat without total commitment.
I know. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. I know he would expect nothing less. Jian Wei is leading this invasion. If we can take him out, the Shu army should retreat pretty quickly.
The enemy has cut deep into our ranks, but this is one territory I refuse to simply hand over.
They are attacking this base first. Well, they won't find it easy.
Launch the siege weapons! That ought to keep the Wei from attacking recklessly. I have no choice but to withdraw for now. This will put an end to our siege weapon assault.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
You sure know how to fight. They are deploying their forces here. I misread this badly. Retreating.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
reinforcements. We're saved! We must push back against the enemy and slay Xiao Ba!
I knew reinforcements would be on their way about now. Pretty much know the way Wei does things.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Wei's too strong. I mean, I know that better than anyone. The smart move here is to withdraw.
Wait, doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt. I've captured this area!
I will embark upon my mission. This plan cannot fail to repel the enemy. We will draw the Shu forces as far as Duangu, where we will attack them as one. All forces, be aware of your roles and fight bravely!
You're attacking on your own? You're joking! All right? Prepare yourself!
Not gone the way I anticipated. Nonetheless, the Shu forces have been successfully repelled for now.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I can see you are definitely living up to the expectations placed upon you. You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
touch me. Father, my brothers, I will give all I have to keep this place safe. How does this work again? Just point at the enemy and shoot? This was such a key location, and I couldn't keep it safe. I'm so sorry, everyone. I was just too weak.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
Our friends are in need of help. We must get to them at once.
We must move. We have to attack them now.
Ignore all of the distractions. It's time to dive into the enemy.
The time has come for us to attack! Everyone! Follow my lead!
In order to complete our mission, we will march toward our objective!
The Wei forces have pushed us back this far, but it will need more than that to make us retreat.
Bad as you look.
Sure know how to fight.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
You always do what is asked of you. Although it should be a given, I'm impressed nonetheless.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
We will withdraw for now, but this is not a surrender. I will never give up on my desire to bring the Prime Minister's dream to fruition.
To be honest, I've got to admire your commitment. But that doesn't mean I can let you get by. I have my pride too, you know.
Our mission has ended in success, thanks to your timely and perspicacious directives, Master Sima Zhao.
No, we won because the enemy imploded from within.
We won because they decided to attack before replenishing their strength. People make poor decisions when put under pressure.
Lord Sima Zhao, several Shu soldiers have surrendered to us. What shall we do with them?
I see the rats have started to flee the sinking ship. Shu is on its way down.
I will meet with some of those who have surrendered.
Be careful, Master Zhao. An assassin may be hidden among their number.
Stop worrying so much, UNG. I need to find out what's happening in Shu for myself. Tell me, what's happening in Shu these days?
Of course, Zhong Wei is still adopting a hardline approach, but he's losing support all the time. Defectors are growing in number. The Shu Emperor simply continues to do as Zhong Wei instructs and sends his people to war. Lord Liu Chen is not fit to carry on the dream of his Lord Father and Lord Zhuge Liang. It's all that fool's fault that Shu is on the verge of ruin.
Master Zhao?
Thanks for letting me know. We'll take you in, and anyone else who wants to surrender. Don't worry, we'll treat you well.
Thank you so much, my lord.
We'd better get back to Luoyang.
You look deep in thought, Master Zhao. What is it that troubles you?
It seems to me that Shu has lost sight of its former goals, and is now continuing to wage war without good reason. Our intelligence tells us that there are those within the Shu ranks unhappy with this state of affairs. They feel constant war with Wei is draining their kingdom. I am wondering if there is a way we can bring an end to this meaningless conflict.
That will not be easy. Wei and Shu have a long history of enmity.
But the people who created that history are no longer with us.
I think you know it's not that simple, Master Zhao. If only there were someone in the Shu ranks who felt the same way about things as you.
Zhao, I have received reports of suspicious movement in Shoshun. Despite the fact that we have no plans to attack U, excessive quantities of provisions and weaponry are being stockpiled within the castle.
Do you really have to bring me this kind of news at a time like this?
It will be considerably more bothersome if we allow this situation to fester.
All right, I'll pay Zhuge Dan a visit. Oh, and on the way, I think I'll call by Shu Cheng and speak to my brother.
Lord Sima Zhao, I bring urgent news. Zhuge Dan of Shochun has betrayed us and has joined forces with U.
No!
Why now? I just don't understand. Master Zhao, we must send a messenger to Master Zhuge Dan at once and discern his true intent.
Yes, you're right. But we must also prepare for war. If we have to fight U, we will need all the men we have. We should request His Majesty join us. UNG, please go to Zhong Hui. Ask him to convince His Majesty to cooperate with our plans.
Very well.
The gates to Shoshun are closed. If we wish to organize our forces, Shapi is probably the place to do it.
Yes. Everyone, head for Shapi. By the way, Zhong, have you made any progress on identifying the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of these rebellions?
Wait just a little longer. Zhao, the envoy we sent to Zhugo Dun has been executed.
What? How could he do that? That's not like him. What's gotten into Zhugo Dun?
I warned you that Zhugo Dun behaves unpredictably when angered. But I see that Wen Qin, who defected to Wu himself, is also in the castle with him. I am sure the two traitors are getting along famously.
Zhugo Dun's treachery is beyond doubt. There is no need for you to worry anymore on that front, Zhao.
I suppose not. I'll have to wait until after we've defeated him to ask him the reason why. All forces! We will launch an attack against Shochun and capture the traitor Zhugo Dun! If you're really sure you want to do this, then I have no choice, Zhugo Dun. All forces advance! We must slay Zhugo Dun of Shochun!
Reinforcements. This will only strengthen the effectiveness of my plan. I have already sent a fake request for reinforcements to the enemy main camp. Any Wu forces who emerge will be slaughtered.
Bad as you look.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
There's no greater shame than to be defeated on our way to aid our allies.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
Supplies. I'll never allow that.
You're not as bad as you look.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
Taken our supplies. How will I explain this to Master Zhugo Dan?
The supplies here belong to us. We'll eat them all if we have to.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Reporting. Lord Zhuyi has been attacked and our supplies taken.
What? Our supply lines have been severed? This will mean we can no longer remain in the castle.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Son of Wenqin, I will claim this space and use it as a foothold to seize the enemy main camp.
What raw violence! Is there no way to whittle down his resolve a little? We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. A powerful enemy, it seems. Time to show off what I can do.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight!
Now, take defensive positions!
Are you prepared to face me?
You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
Let's go. Now is the time to attack.
I have been bested once again. Where did I go wrong?
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I'll take you to a really nice place.
We cannot retreat here. We must claim victory.
It is time to make our move. There is a position we must take from the enemy.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area. See, you're not as bad as you look.
I'll let you go for now. Don't think you've won.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
That's the spirit.
It is time to make our move. There is a position we must take from the enemy.
Now, take defensive positions.
He may be no match for his brother, but the blood of the Sima clan still flows in his veins. I am a worthless dog.
We've captured Jugodan. I hope we don't have to go on fighting these meaningless battles forever.
I have nothing to say to you. Do not waste my time. Kill me.
No. I will have you speak, Jugodan. You have always been so loyal to Wei. Why did you suddenly turn your back on us?
How dare you? You were the one who accused me of treason and sent a spy in to monitor my actions.
A spy? What are you talking about?
Huh. So you're going to feign ignorance, are you? All of a sudden you're a master of the arts of duplicity. That's not the only reason anyway. Master Sima Shi brought stability to the land by removing all dangerous elements, even if it meant he had to play the villain. But you try and form peace accords with Shu. You reject everything your brother has done. You are not fit to follow in his footsteps.
I have heard what you have to say, Jugodan. Now you must listen to me. My father and my brother, and Master Cao Pi and Master Cao Cao before them, all they ever wanted was one thing, an end to the chaos. It is my belief that my duty as the leader of Wei is to respect that desire and do all I can to bring it to fruition. But methods will always differ, from era to era and from person to person. But if you see only the method and lose sight of the goal, you betray the vision of my father and my brother. And you insult those who have given their lives to support the Kingdom of Wei.
I may have been wrong.
Jugodan, who was it who told you I suspected you of treason?
That was His Majesty. I have been used by the Emperor. But as you say, Master Sima Zhao, the Emperor's methods will not bring an end to this war.
Jugodan.
Master Sima Zhao, you must execute me. I have rebelled, and that has cost the lives of many soldiers and innocent civilians. My crime is great. But I ask you, please, can you find it in your heart to spare the lives of the men who served under me and followed my orders?
Very well. I will guarantee their safety.
I am most grateful.
What will you do now, Zhao?
You were the one who sent in the spy, weren't you, Zhong?
You are bothered by his words, that it was the spy who triggered his rebellion. But he and the Emperor were in league long before that. He would have turned his back on us sooner or later.
Or perhaps you wish to punish me for intentionally causing him to revolt.
No, I don't. I'm going back to Zhong. The crime of treason has been borne entirely by Zhuge Dan. Wen Qin is already dead. As a result, there will be no punishment for you.
Master Sima Zhao, I am most grateful.
As am I, my lord.
If you would be willing to grant me the honor, I would like nothing more than to fight for you in battle.
As would I, my lord.
I see. Well, I couldn't be happier to have the services of two such splendid young warriors. I look forward to fighting alongside you, Wen Yang and Wen Hu.
My lord!
It is an unparalleled honor.
It is just as we thought. All of the insurrections were instigated by His Imperial Highness.
Can you really blame him? Yes. It actually stands to reason. The Sima family are extremely powerful. They have talent, strength, and a lot of experience to back them. Surely, you can see how something like that would look to His Imperial Highness, who has only his lineage.
Ah, what a pain. I mean, we've always done all we could for Cao Wei.
Ah, yes, honestly, it was done in good faith. And because of that, you killed Cao Shuang and overthrew a corrupt government.
And now that is coming back to haunt us.
You have become a threat to Cao Mao and a threat to Cao Wei. What will you do, Zhao? Will you just hang your head and watch as it all falls apart before your very eyes?
So then, is this my destiny, my fate? The time has come. To end Cao Wei, we will usher in a new age.
Master Sima Zhao, an imperial edict has been issued calling for your death. How does that make you feel?
I always anticipated it would happen eventually. Looks like they're finally starting to take me seriously. Zhang Hui, I want you to take Deng Ai and Wen Yang and reinforce the border defenses with Shu.
I see. Zhang Wei's so predictable. There's no way he won't try and take advantage of this opportunity. You just make sure you keep yourself safe.
Yuan Ji, Jia Chong, come with me to Luoyang.
I bring news! The Shu army approaches! They are almost upon us!
I believe the Shu forces number significantly more than last time. It is remarkable how many men they have managed to muster, in spite of the defeats they have suffered.
I don't think you should be particularly impressed by that. It just means they're using up the last of their military reserves. I'm prepared to declare with total confidence that there isn't a single soldier left in Shu not in this battle.
That is an indication of how committed the enemy will be to this confrontation. If we lose here, the land will be returned to the chaos of war once more. For Master Sima Zhao, my spirit will burn with righteous anger.
Yes. No matter how often the enemy insists on attacking, we must hold them out. That is our mission.
All forces, prepare to engage! We will proceed to Taoyang and overcome the advancing Shu army. Finishing Jiang Wei will be my greatest mission of all.
We are using the empty fort strategy on Xiaoba. Make one final patrol. Officers are already hiding. Order the men to retreat, and we are ready. The Shu forces will be here soon. Will you please let the men know?
It's time to trigger the strategy. Very well. We'll retreat at once. The strategy is ready. Let's retreat at once. The Shu forces led by Xiaoba are marching. They are aiming for Huhi Castle.
Have the men inside the castle retreat at once.
The Shu forces are closing in. They will be here shortly.
We can't afford to be found by the Shu. Retreat at once!
Hey, what are you doing there? If you're trying to spring a trap on me, you'll have to do a better job than that. It looks like they were planning some sort of dastardly plot. But you have to get up pretty early in the morning to outsmart me.
It's time to trigger the strategy. Very well. We'll retreat at once. The strategy is ready. Let's retreat at once.
We can't afford to be found by the Shu. Retreat at once!
Right! Our preparations are ready. Fall back before the Shu get here.
Everyone has retreated from the castle.
Where'd the Wei army get to? I mean, if they've just abandoned this base, then I'm happy to take it, but...
Got you! Close the gates! Surround and destroy the Shu forces!
No, not an enemy trap! Give me a break.
It worked! This will greatly reduce the number of Shu troops heading to Taoyang.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
You are simply amazing in battle!
I've captured this area.
planning a raid of our main camp. But if I can take this base, I should be able to prevent that from happening.
Defend this place and we can launch our own raid. Do not give in to Shu.
It's time. Ambush unit, commence the attack.
Reinforcements! The Juggernauts are here!
Reinforcements from Lady Yue Ying. I am most grateful. How embarrassing it is to fail like this. Now the main camp will be left exposed to the enemy raid.
Good! We defended the base. Group our forces and set out at once. Cross the mountains and attack Taoyang.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
There are suspicious movements near the castle. Is someone leaking to the enemy? No, the work of Shu spies more likely. Search the vicinity and find them.
give up my scouting. They know I was here. I had no choice but to run for it. How did they know I was here? I had no choice but to run for it. How could I let myself be distracted? I'm a failure as a spy. Give up by scouting. How could I let myself be distracted? I'm a failure as a spy.
You managed to defeat the spies. Well done. My thanks.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing.
I have fooled the Shu forces by feigning surrender, and now I have stolen their provisions. I will need an escort as far as my destination. If the Shu spies spot me, this is all over.
Is there anyone suspicious nearby? Master Wang Guang, what are you doing? Is this a betrayal?
It appears that brains alone cannot beat brawn. I have fooled the Shu forces by feigning surrender, and now I have stolen their provisions. I will need an escort as far as my destination. If the Shu spies spot me, this is all over.
Is there anyone suspicious nearby?
It is time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward!
Phew. Being on the watch is exhausting. I need to try and focus more.
It is time to unveil my plan. Begin the advance! We're almost there.
Master Wanguan, what are you doing here? This means you're no longer our ally, doesn't it? I can't let you leave. As the daughter of the God of War, I will secure this place.
Spotted by Guan Yu's daughter, of all people. Looks like my luck's run out.
How could I... Am I not even strong enough to overcome a traitor?
Whew. You saved me. Thank you.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
This proves that nothing is impossible for me.
The Shu forces are closing in on one of the supply crates.
We cannot afford to have the provisions we stole stolen back. Quickly, gather together all provisions within the castle. It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward! Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy! Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
You are simply amazing in battle.
Forward! Show the enemy no mercy!
We've secured some of the supplies.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
This area shall be an important part of our strategy.
We've secured all of the supplies.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
You are simply amazing in battle.
We will advance with the Juggernauts, take that base, and move on to the enemy main camp.
The main camp is in danger if they get through here. Hey, stand fast, everyone!
In order to complete our mission, we will march toward our objective.
The enemy has approached. It may be time to play my next card.
I don't like you! Be gone! This is the end.
I can see you are definitely living up to the expectations placed upon you.
I was only a step from the enemy main camp. Yet, now I have no choice but to retreat.
We've taken out Yue Ying's juggernauts. Now, South is safe. This place might be targeted again. Let's increase the number of defenders.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Such a fine display of skill. I have much to learn.
Defensive positions!
This will be the final expedition of our northern campaign. We must use every last ounce of strength we have to defeat Wei.
Jiang Wei seems more determined than ever. but I cannot allow this to be his great triumph. Overcome your fears and charge the enemy!
Report. Lord Shahoba has been imprisoned in Huhi Castle.
What? We have been outthought by the enemy. We must send reinforcements to Huhi Castle at once. Bitter defeat. Yet again. Oh, Prime Minister, forgive my weakness.
Tao Young has fallen! Raise your voices in triumph, men! Enemy and ally alike must know that our victory is inevitable!
Lord Shahoba's forces are in danger. They got tricked by a fake castle.
So, Lord Shahoba won't be coming to our aid? Can we defeat the Wei forces alone?
We have prevented the Shu invasion once more. This could never have been achieved without the selfless dedication of all of you. You have my gratitude.
I have no need for your gratitude. Besides, the Shu forces were simply too weak. Master Dengai, do you think we should just attack Chengdu ourselves right now?
I agree with Master Zhong Hui's proposal. Shu must have used up every last soldier they had in this battle. If we are going to strike, now is surely the time.
Then, I will request an audience with Master Sima Zhao.
I will make the proposal to attack Chengdu myself.
We must prepare for battle at Tianshui.
I have decided to follow Zhong Hui's sage advice and lay siege to Chengdu. Shu is no longer worthy of standing opposite us as a kingdom in its own right. It is time for us to end the divisions plaguing this land. Shu has lost sight of its goals and is but a shell of its former self. We must put an end to it with our own hands. We will end the kingdom of Shu in this battle. The long era of the Three Kingdoms will come to an end. If we can surround Chengdu, victory will be ours. I suppose it's unlikely to be that simple, though.
The battle is in full swing. We must also participate.
The enemy has reached Chengdu. This battle may be beyond our reach already.
The Shu Emperor's movements are sluggish. Perhaps Liu Chan is as great a fool as the rumors suggest.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. All right. I need everyone to defend this area. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Report! Trouble in Shu! A force opposing Jiang Wei has taken up arms!
This will let us destroy Shu from the inside. All right. Find a nearby fort.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will...
I don't know. Ask someone else.
I don't know who leads them, but they plan on joining forces with Wei. I don't...
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
I don't know.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
I can't tell you any names, but they should be nearby.
Our target has been determined. Capture.
It's Master Huang Hao. He's leading the forces against Master Zheng Wei.
The location of Master Huang Hao? Master Yan Yu probably knows.
Wait! I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Just don't kill me. Master Huang Hao leads the opposition. Probably from the South Chengdu Fort. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area.
Getting rid of Zhong Wei is in the best interest of Shu. For that cause, I am prepared to join forces with Wei.
Let's make contact with Huang Hao. He should be able to help our forces.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Zhong Wei's blind commitment to a failed cause is bringing ruin to Shu. By forming an alliance with Wei, we can finally get rid of him. We will begin by causing chaos within the Shu ranks. Can you guarantee my own safety?
There's a traitor in Chengdu, so they say. We can't hope to win now.
Don't want to get stabbed in the back. I'm making a run for it.
The enemy forces are thoroughly discombobulated. This ought to ensure the south side of Chengdu's defenses is weakened.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate. Their morale.
Now, take defensive positions.
You? Then we can't just sit here. We have to strike back.
Here they come. Hey! March has worn us out. How to cover that gap? Hey! Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. The enemy is so much more powerful than we thought. Everyone! Be careful!
destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
That was quite a spectacle. Truly amazing. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
We had to keep Manju safe, and yet, Lord Liu Shan, forgive me.
We somehow managed to take Mianju. Shu still has some loyal followers.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Oh, that's some excellent fighting.
I want to make a bridge to Chengdu, but I need people and materials to do it. I want to make a... Ah! You've collected the timber! Thank you! Here's your reward! Right! Let's get this bridge up at once! Come on, men, to work!
Report! Lord Shu Yi has succeeded in bridging the Jialing River.
Fine work. This will make Chengdu much easier to attack.
Zhong's is a vital line of defense. We must not let them cross it.
This is all so unnecessary. Why don't you just hand Zhong over to us now and save us all the trouble?
Leaving this place undefended is dangerous. I shall see to its defense.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march! You performed great as always. There was no need for my strategy.
We've lost, Hanjong? Things are going to be difficult now.
With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
The provisions in this garrison provide the backbone of Shu's supply line. We have to keep them safe at all costs.
It will not be easy to break the enemy's supply lines, but we must do it nonetheless.
We have a better chance of victory if we join up with one of our allies. How could I fail to keep the garrison safe?
Let's go! Now is the time to attack!
We've cut off Shu's supply lines and secured their provisions. Excellent work.
With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
Watching you has invigorated me.
Chengdu! Take it down!
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Shu can't win now. I surrender. I'll open the gates to spare my life.
Jiangshu, you scum! No shame!
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Defeated by the betrayal of an ally? This is shameful indeed.
This is me. I'm surrendering to the way. Please, treat me kindly.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
Amazing! You sure know how to fight! Your deeds are worthy of a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms! There are scouts in E Province. Make contact with them to obtain information.
A bridge maker lives near Jiangling River, looking for a peaceful life.
What are you? A scout? Well, I'm not letting you get away.
We're surrounded. We must get this information out of here.
Fighting so valiantly while still running away. Just what are you?
You saved us! Let me share the information from the scouts. There's a path at the back of Fu Castle. Very few people know about it. This is divine providence indeed. Please, save us!
More enemies? I'll defeat you all.
Yeah, this information was leaked to the enemy?
Thank you for your aid. We've located the Shu Force's supply depot. It's a fort south of Yangping Gate.
You seem to be gathering plenty of information. Keep it up.
Keeping an eye on those scouts paid off. I'll finish you off here. This isn't good. Our enemies are going to get their hands on vital information.
Thank you for saving me. Now I can share my information with you. Some in Shu think badly of Jiangwei. They are gathering close to Chengdu.
There are only a few scouts left. Hurry up and make contact with them.
Good. I finally found you. I've got some excellent information here. Things are bad in Miangju. Lord Dingzhong is struggling.
You've collected plenty of information on Shu. This gives us the advantage.
Reporting! We've collected all the information from the scouts.
This ought to make it easier for us to attack. Make sure all soldiers receive this information.
I've captured this area.
Join forces with Master Madai. This is our chance to repel the forces of Wei. Our help is being requested. We must assist.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale. Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
I shall slay any opponent that would stand in the way of progress.
see you are definitely living up to the expectations placed upon you.
Our help is being requested. We must assist. I have no choice but to retreat for now. We will regroup.
This is the end. Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory's never in doubt. I've captured this area.
What? The Wei forces are here already? We won't have time to set up on them.
The road to Mianzu seems quite undermanned. They have put an ambush in place. We will smoke them out.
Found us. Stand your ground, men, and fight! It was all over. As soon as they saw through our plan.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
Seen through our trap, but we have to at least inflict some damage before we go down. I failed to do my duty. I died in shame.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
We spotted our ambush unit? Then we'll just have to fight them straight up. We were too reckless.
The ambush troops have been taken care of. This should allow us to proceed to Mianzhu without going through Fu Castle.
Unable to complete the ambush! Lord Jiangwei, I'm so sorry. You heard the enemy, right? There's a secret path to Mianzhu.
That's an extremely interesting piece of information. Search the area and find that hidden path.
All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward! It's time to take the attack to the enemy. Forward!
Found the rear path. We can go from here to Mianzhu Gate.
With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
We may have been bested at Shangyi, but we will defend Jiangyi with our lives!
Jiangwei is like a man possessed. Is there any way we can take a detour around Jiangyi?
The Minister entrusted me with his dying wish. While I still live, I will continue to strive to carry it out.
Now, strike the shoe in the side.
An enemy raid? Where did they come from?
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense. Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
We'll capture the enemy's position and take the advantage.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
I am the chosen one!
You sure know how to fight.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Hey!
While it brings me great shame to return home alive, I must retreat. Lord Leo-chan, I hope you are safe. I am not beaten yet. I cannot fall until a land of virtue has been built.
Jian Wei's momentum is remarkable, but we have our own sense of pride.
I've captured this area!
In the hopes of those dear to me. You will not get your hands on Luo Castle. Hey, where's everyone going? Wait, I'm coming too. Are you prepared to face the daughter of the god of war?
How could my tactics fail like this?
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me.
I see you're not as bad as you look.
I don't like you! Be gone! This is the end. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
If only I were stronger, then maybe I could have kept the castle and the kingdom safe.
Reporting! We have successfully taken out Luol Castle.
Thank you. Our siege of Chengdu should be greatly aided by this.
We really couldn't afford to lose Shangwi, but the rest of us will simply have to fight on. All right. I need everyone to defend this area.
Destroy the enemy. I won't let anyone thwart our advance.
Sorry, it looks like my time is done. It's not so bad to end my life in the service of Shu. With me here, our victory's never in doubt.
I can see you are definitely living up to the expectations placed upon you.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
I will keep Chengdu safe. I will do my duty as the dragon's wife.
has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
The enemy is very well trained. We must fight with all we've got.
The enemy is so much more powerful than I thought. Everyone! Be careful! Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Watching you has invigorated me.
Doesn't the enemy value their officers? If so, they shouldn't be sending them to fight me. With me here, our victory is never in doubt.
I can see you are definitely living up to the expectations placed upon you.
I have failed in my final duty. My lord, you may scold me. Once I join you.
Our target has been determined.
Chengdu surrounded. So far, so good. Liu-chan, I'm very much looking forward to meeting you.
We in Shu do not desire to fight any further. Master Sima Zhao, will you listen to what I have to say?
Very good. I am ready to hear the decision you have made, Emperor of Shu. Everyone, stop! I am Sima Zhao, Grand Commander of the Wei armies. You are Liu-chan, Emperor of Shu, right? Tell me, have you decided?
Yes. Let us end this now. As long as this fighting continues, then so will the grief. Master Sima Zhao, I do have a request to make.
And that is?
Will you carry on our dream as well? We always dreamed of a wise rule. and of a new world that is completely without any sadness or chaos.
I cannot make that promise. But I'll try to make it come true in this new age that I'm creating.
I thank you. That is sufficient. Then I will surrender the shoe.
I accept your surrender. Chaos shall end. Finally, one of the problems facing us has now been fully solved.
What are you saying, Zhao? There's still the final move to be made.
What move?
The execution of the Shu Emperor, Liu Chan. We must carve this defeat deep into the hearts of all the losers. And they must never forget that they have lost the battle.
And you're saying that that is the life of Liu Chan?
There is nothing that will work better.
We're not doing that, Zhong. I'll strive for a world without grief. That is what I told Liu Chan. I vowed I would not betray that.
Even if that weakness someday brings back the chaos?
You're wrong. People find peace by forgiving others. Isn't that right? Yes. Even Sun Wu.
Then show me that you can end the chaos following this so-called path of yours.
I will. You just watch me.